This is a video on working corrugated ribbing in two-color stranded knitting. I'm changing from the edge, which is worked in purl row, to my first row of the ribbing. On the first row, I work each stitch as a knit. I'm doing knit one with the main color, which is the white, and then knit one with the contrasting color, which is the blue. And then we'll switch to knit one, purl one on the second row. The reason that you want to do this is that if you just went straight to knit one, purl one, when you're changing from one fabric color to another, for example, if you do a purl stitch here with the blue, what you will end up with is a bicolored purl on the front of the work. You would end up with this purl bump showing through in the blue column. So in order to avoid that, what you can do is when you're doing the ribbing with two colors, the very first row, just work each stitch as a knit stitch. Don't work any purl stitches. Now we're going to switch to the other needle. I've already done all of the knits in both colors, and we'll start out with the second row. I find that if I put the yarn that I'm going to be using as purl stitches in my left hand and the yarn that I'm going to be working as the knit stitches in my right hand, that it works very smoothly for me. Also notice what I'm doing with the circular needles. The needle that we just finished with, and now we're moving to the new needle. I bring the old needle cable around the front of the work, and that holds these stitches that we just finished a minute ago out to the right side and keeps them relative to the new stitches that we're going to be forming, so that we don't accidentally pull the yarn too tight when we're changing from one needle to the other. If that happens, then you end up with a permanent fold in the side of your work, and we don't want that. We want the work to be nice and round. So we're going to knit with the white. Now we're going to purl with the blue. The blue has to come to the front, and we're going to purl. Knit with the white, bring the blue to the front, purl, take the blue to the back, knit, white, blue to the front, purl, blue to the back, knit, white. Now you can see how nice that looks. There's no white purl bump showing through at the bases of our blue purl columns. So this technique is a great one to learn when you're changing to corrugated ribbing or two-color ribbing from a solid colored base. And you just continue like this for the number of rows that you want to work.